Two singles you have right now: "The Wanted," "Up-Tempo," "We Own the Night," great song,
Yeah.
and then the Ariana Grande duet, very, very slow, very beautiful as well.
Thank
Do you have
you.
a preference? I mean, you have a big ballad with her. You have a party jam with "The Wanted." Do you have a preference of fast, slow?
Like for me, Ariana's probably gonna kill me if I say this, but I've always got to say "The Wanted." Like,
Yeah,
them
of
are
course.
boys.
I think we're witnessing their first fight right now, actually.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
But obviously, like, we're so proud of the duet, and it's a style of music that I've always loved singing.
Yeah.
And like it's a really hard song to sing live as well. So it's one of them you're like, oh
Yeah.
God. But it's all about "The Wanted." It always will be.
Yeah.
Like the boys are kind of teasing me this week. They're all on holiday.
Okay.
Like they're all getting tans and stuff like that. They're like, "You having fun? You having fun on the tour bus?" I was like, "I'm having great fun." It's fun.
But it must have been crazy. You're talking about you love singing and performing the faster songs. A few months ago, with the throat surgery that you had, was that, how hard of a decision was that for you to actually go through and get this surgery? Because it could have ended your career if something would have went bad.
You know what? I didn't have a choice. Like
Really?
it got to a stage where the doctor sat me down and said, "Look, if you don't do this now, like you've lost the opportunity to do it." And he had to sit me down as part of the procedure and actually say, "Look, there is a chance that you may never sing again." And I was like, "Oh, great, cheers for that."
Yeah.
And yeah, like I went through with it. Like I've got amazing trust in Dr. Naziri. He's like the best on the planet, and there's no one else who I trust to do that procedure.
Were you able to sleep the night before you were going to get that surgery? Because that must have been just like stressing
Scary
you out.
situation,
like,
yeah.
No,
Big time.
I can't actually really remember. Like it's
Really?
all turned into a bit of a blur. Actually, I think it was when we got back from. It was my birthday.
Happy
Yes,
birthday!
it was.
Here's a surgery.
It was my birthday.
We're
no,
taking
my
your
family
throat
had
off.
flown in. Like we flew my family in to LA from England because they obviously wanted to be there for like moral support. So yeah, I tried to get as much sleep as possible, and then the next day was amazing. I was just high for like my whole birthday.
Perfect. There you go.
Obviously
There you go.
not like drugs or anything. Like obviously general anesthetic.
okay.
Medical
I
drugs
was
you need
literally-
it for your throat.
I was away with the fairies. It was amazing.
And you got to say that because your group is so crazy that you have to clarify to everybody that you were just on the
Medical
the medical
drugs.
high
The
that you were
wanted,
on.
the wanted drink a lot of alcohol, but they don't partake in any peculiar substances.
But that's
man,
why I
good.
like you guys, because like a lot of other boy bands, if it's cool, I call you guys a boy band. You know,
Yes,
a
we are.
lot of groups they kind of sugarcoat it. You know, you guys are straightforward. You're like, man, we were drinking till 4 or 5 in the morning. You know, we haven't even gone to bed yet. You know, and I like that. It's cool. At least you're honest with people when they're asking you questions.
Yeah, like we've managed to set a record with a chain of radios in the UK that they never do a live interview ever again with any artist on the
really?
planet.
Nice. Hey,
Which is
congratulations,
amazing.
bro.
Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much. And believe it or not, that was all down to me. Like usually, like
Wow.
I'm completely like clean slate and all that, but that one time, I've gone down in the history books, which is amazing.
I mean, but you guys are the bad boys of the UK, correct? I mean, that's like the nickname that y'all. I think Ellen gave it to you, or repeated it, or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. She got very excited when with that tagline, and I think Scooter got very excited as well because I
Right.
think Scooter thought he could completely outdrink us when
Oh,
he
really?
started working with us.
The competition.
And Scooter,
well,
as in
then he met Max.
Scooter, as in Scooter Braun, your
Yes.
manager.
Yeah.
Manages a lot of very, very big artists.
He does, yeah.
for sure. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Is Max then the big drinker out of the 5 of you?
He sets the standard. Like he's the one who can probably like keep a good level of drink going all night. Jay kind of just drinks a lot and then just goes. and you just see him being carried back to the hotel. I think there's a brilliant clip on TMZ of him. It's
Really?
honestly, it's amazing.
It's great.
And then Tom's just absolutely bizarre when he's drunk. He's one of them who would just skip around and just love everyone. And
I mean, most guys skip around.
Yeah, it's normal. You know what I mean?
Obviously not in a really camp way.
Right.
Like obviously a lot of people at home and kind of just going, Tom skipping around like, hey guys.
Let's talk about something, man. I mean, obviously you guys are from overseas.
Yes.
And being here in America, have you realized that the girls just love your accent?
The accent goes down very well.
Yeah,
it,
right?
It doesn't hinder. Let's just put it that way.
It doesn't hurt.
No, and I find myself when talking to girls in America, I find myself going, hello, how's it going? Lovely to meet you. And put on this really strong British accent, which it works. It's
works.
great. Yeah,
Hey,
it's really
it
cool.
works.
And I think it's the complete opposite. I was in London over the summer, and I just had my American accent,
Yeah.
and the London girls loved it. So you can have our American girls for a while. We'll borrow your over the pond girls for a while. You know, we'll share a little bit.
We'll do a swap. It's great.
Hey, I'm cool with that.
We call it we'll trade. We'll do a nice trade for you guys, and
Fair enough.
I still think that he probably gets more girls than you got in London.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Just putting that out there.
I guarantee that.
I mean, come on, let's be real. We're wearing matching shirts, bro. I mean, come on now.
We're actually gonna skip out of here later on this afternoon.
Holding
Real quick
hands.
though, is there gonna be a season 2 of the reality show?
We don't know. Obviously, we can't like.
Do you want a season 2?
You're probably asking the wrong member of the band for a really positive answer. We love doing it. It was such an experience, and I think it's whether we can fit it into our schedule. Because obviously we're so busy with like the album, the new single, and then we've got the world tour next year. So obviously there's a lot of traveling around to do. Right. So it's just we can't like give them 2 months like to live in LA. So obviously they'd have to come on the road with us. So it's whether they like really want to do that. And you know what, like we had a great time doing it, and I'm sure we wouldn't say no if Ryan Seacrest got his checkbook out. I'm joking.
Pay them. When is the album going to be out, man? We got a date yet?
We haven't got a date. It's moving literally day by day. But it will definitely be like sometime before 2017.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
Just to clarify, the Wanted single, We Own the Night, right now, dope song, and then a duet with Ariana Grande, Almost Is Never Enough.
Yes.
And you're performing tonight at the Rosemont Theater with Ariana, correct?
Yeah.
All right, very cool.
I think so.
You don't know? Is that not, you're not performing?
If she asked me to.
You're performing tonight at the Rosemont Theater.
If you're there, you're performing, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Big up Nathan in the house, the one and hanging out with us, man.